Is it a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife? And when the fact that MEFP-Park, a country manor near our town, was rented to a gentleman of means, the news spread quickly.
My dear Mr. Bennet, have you heard that MEFP-Park is let at last?
Can't say that I have.
But it is, for Mr. Long has just been here and she told me all about it. Do you not want to know who has taken it?
You want to tell me and I have no objection to hearing it.
Why, my dear, you must know. Mr. Long said that Nersley is taken by a young man of large fortune from the north of England, that he came down on Monday to see the place and he was so delighted with it that he is to take of possession by my child, and some of his servants are to be in his houses by the end of the next week.
What is his name?
Bingley.
Married or single?
Oh, single, my dear, to be sure, a single man of large fortune, 4,000 or 5,000 of a year. What a fine thing for our girls.
How can I affect them?
My dear Mr. Bennet, how can you be so tiresome? You must know that I am thinking of his marrying one of them.
Is that why he is sitting here? To marry one of our daughters?
How you do talk nonsense, Mr. Bennet, but you must admit that it is very likely that he may fall in love with one of them, and therefore you must visit him as soon as he comes.
I see no occasion to do so. You and the girls may certainly go, or better yet, send the girls along, for you remain as lovely as any of them. We don't want Mr. Bingley to choose you.
My dear, you do falter me. I have had my share of beauty, but cannot pretend to be extraordinary anymore. Now, my dear, you really must pay Mr. Bingley a visit. Sir William and Lady Lucas already have plans to do so, and they never visit anyone. Besides, if you don't know call first, we will never be able to go.
I dare say Mr. Bingley will be pleased to have you visit, and I shall send a note stating that he has my permission to wear whatever dower he should choose.
We will not play favorites with our daughters. Besides, Lizzie is not half as handsome as our Jane, and not as good humored as Lydia, but you always give Lizzie your preference.
They don't have much to recommend them now, do they? They are silly and ignorant as most girls, but Lizzie has more quickness than her sisters.
Mr. Bennet, how can you abuse your own children such a way? You just like to vex me, that's all.
On the contrary, I have a high respect for your neighbors. They are my old friends. You have brought them up constantly these past 20 years.
You don't know what I suffer.
I hope you don't know suffer so badly, and I hope to see you watch many shad men worth 4,000 or 5,000 pounds move into our neighborhood.
It does not any good if 20 such men move here from will not visit them.
Mr. Bennet, I give you my solemn vow that when 20 shad extraordinary men move into our village, I shall visit them all.
It's quite charming, is it not? Don't you think father could have approved?
He always did want a country estate. Yes, he will have definitely approved.
For now, we shall be tenants and see if the area pleases us. If it does, this may well become our new home.
While I do not believe that a grand estate here would have more pleasures than a home in the city, I do think you have done rather well for yourself. The place is fine, isn't it?
I shall take that as high compliment for you, for nothing will damp my mood.
I wonder what sort of people live here, and villagers can be very tiresome.
Why, my dear sister, I am confident that we will find the people amiable as in any part of England, and there is a room for all of us to stay here comfortably. One can ask for more.
I am pleased to be a guest in whatever home you choose.
What is, Darcy? You are in danger of offering a compliment.
Then I shall choose my words more carefully.
Have you heard that there is to be an assembly with dancing? Why, it's almost civilized.
Then we shall go and meet our new neighbors. We have came at an opportune time. I am determined to love everything here. Home, the dancing, the neighbors.
Excuse me, sir, there is a Mr. and Mrs. William Lucas here. They have come to welcome you.